Hi, my name's Liggy and welcome to my website. All my work essentially is about improving the quality of people's lives. As a researcher, as a writer, as a presenter, and as an international consultant for the United Nations, I'm really fortunate that I get to visit some really fascinating places and meet some quite extraordinary people. I love writing, and writing is a real key driver for me. I love the fact that I can go off and explore different situations, I can do research, I can observe different people, and then I can translate all of that into lots of different scenarios, lots of different ways of translating it, different stories. That's really exciting for me. And the first book that I wrote and had published was a book called How to Work Wonders, which essentially is around workplace wellness. So it looks at the holistic approach to well-being in the workplace. So first of all, getting the attitude of people right, because if people's mindsets are in the right place, then they can achieve amazing things. But it's also important to look after physical health as well as emotional well-being. So How to Work Wonders was absolutely my first voyage into a publishing career. From the interest that I had in that, I decided to develop that whole area by looking at modern life skills. So I then wrote a book called The Happy Handbook, which is a compendium of modern life skills, which is all around helping people to cope better with modern living, because as I'm sure we're all aware, it can be very, very challenging at the best of times. And from that, the whole subject around happiness, which is very, very topical at the moment and rather a nebulous subject, I wrote a book called Thank You. And this came out last year. And Thank You is based on the concept of gratitude and being grateful for what we've got, rather than comparing ourselves to other people or feeling dissatisfied. It's absolutely about appreciating everything, appreciating life and all that it has to offer. You know, whether that's experiences, whether it's people, whether it's things about our own skills and abilities and qualities. Now, having written these books with a smaller publishing house, I was then approached by a larger publisher called Capstone, who I've just signed up with. I'm very excited about some of the new projects that I'm working on. One of the books that's coming out in July is called How to Be Happy, and that's been fantastic and really exciting to research, lots of anecdotal stories. I've managed to bring in quite a few of my experiences that I've had working with the United Nations, so wonderful stories from when I was in Afghanistan and Ethiopia and Cambodia. And a project that I'm really excited about is something that I'm working on at the moment, and I will be bringing this to fruition by the end of the year, just in time for Christmas, because I'm writing a book at the moment about love. I do find this a fascinating area, not just about love in a kind of partnership or marriage situation, but love that you'd feel for strangers, love that you might feel for your friends, love that you might feel for an interest or a particular passion that you have. And I've certainly enjoyed researching the subject, that's for sure. So Love, that will be out before the end of the year.